Marcus sat in his car outside his house for 40 minutes before he could force himself to go inside. The porch light was on. Sarah was waiting. He could see her silhouette moving past the living room window. Back and forth, pacing. When he finally walked through the door, she was standing in the hallway. Arms crossed, face streaked with tears. "Everyone's seen it," she whispered. "Everyone. The video has over 50,000 shares now. My mom called. Your brother called. The Johnsons." She stopped, her voice breaking. "Patricia Johnson called me crying, Marcus. Crying. She said she felt sick. She said she thought she knew you." Marcus tried to speak, but nothing came out. "Is it true?" Sarah's voice got louder. "Did you really pull a gun on that woman? Did you really? God, Marcus, did you really wet yourself?" "Sarah, answer me." "Yes." The word came out like a confession. "Yes, it's all true." Sarah's hand went to her mouth. She turned away from him, shoulders shaking. "I didn't know she was FBI," Marcus said quickly. The call said suspicious vehicle. "I was just responding." She was reading a newspaper. Sarah spun back around, and Marcus had never seen that look in her eyes before. Disgust. "A newspaper, Marcus. And you put a gun to her head. What if that had been me? What if I'd been sitting in my car reading, and some cop decided I looked suspicious?" "That's different." "Why?" "Because I'm white." The silence between them was suffocating. "I need you to leave," Sarah said quietly. "What?" "I need you to pack a bag and leave. Tonight." "I can't. I can't even look at you right now." "Sarah, please. My sister's lawyer already called me. She said I should prepare for divorce proceedings. That this is going to get ugly. That you're going to lose everything, and I need to protect myself and we're pregnant," Marcus blurted out. "You're 8 weeks pregnant, Sarah. You can't just." "I know I'm pregnant." Sarah's voice cracked. "And that's why I need you to leave. Because I'm bringing a child into this world, and I need to figure out if their father is the man I thought I married or whoever that was in that video." Marcus felt his world collapsing. "I made a mistake. One mistake." "Did you?" Sarah pulled out her phone. "Because I've been doing some digging. There's a Twitter thread. Someone found 3 other complaints against you. 3, Marcus. All from black men. One from 2019. One from 2021. One from last year. All dismissed due to lack of evidence." Marcus's blood went cold. Those complaints, he'd forgotten about them. Minor things. Traffic stops that got heated. Situations that escalated. But nothing ever came of them because there was no video, Sarah continued, reading his mind. "No proof. Just their word against yours. And the department believed you. I believed you." She wiped her eyes. "But now there's video. And Marcus, you look exactly like the kind of cop I've always defended you against being." "I'm not that cop." "Then who are you?" Sarah stepped closer. "Because the man I married wouldn't pull a gun on someone for reading. The man I married wouldn't forget to turn on his body camera. The man I married wouldn't have 3 other complaints that he never even told me about." Marcus had no answer. Because she was right. About all of it. "Pack a bag," Sarah said again, her voice hollow. "Go stay at your brother's. Or a hotel. I don't care. But you can't be here. Not tonight." Marcus walked upstairs like a zombie. He threw clothes into a duffel bag, not even looking at what he was grabbing. His badge sat on the dresser. No, wait. He didn't have a badge anymore. He'd left it on Lieutenant Davis's desk. When he came back downstairs, Sarah was sitting on the couch, staring at nothing. "I'm sorry," Marcus said. She didn't respond, didn't even look at him. Marcus walked out into the night, got in his car, started driving with no destination in mind. His phone kept buzzing. Messages, emails, friend requests from reporters. Everyone wanted a piece of him. He ended up at a motel off Highway 9. The kind of place that rented rooms by the hour and didn't ask questions. $39 a night. Cash only. The room smelled like cigarettes and desperation. Marcus sat on the edge of the bed and finally looked at his phone. The video had 127,000 shares now. Someone had created a hashtag. #badgenumber347. It was trending. There were news articles. Riverside officer under investigation after viral video. FBI agent speaks out about armed confrontation. Police department faces calls for reform. And then Marcus saw something that made his stomach drop. A press conference, scheduled for tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. FBI Special Agent Diana Foster would be making a statement. Marcus's hands shook as he clicked on the preview article. Sources say Agent Foster will reveal new information about Officer Marcus Reed's history with the Riverside Police Department. The FBI has opened a formal civil rights investigation. New information. What new information? His phone rang. Unknown number. Marcus almost didn't answer. But something made him press accept. Officer Reed. A woman's voice. Professional. Cold. Who is this? My name is Jennifer Holloway. I'm an attorney with the Civil Rights Legal Foundation. I represent 3 individuals who filed complaints against you. Complaints that were dismissed. We're reopening those cases. Marcus's throat went dry. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you? Darren Mitchell. October 2019. You pulled him over for a broken taillight that wasn't actually broken. Searched his car without consent. Found nothing. He filed a complaint. It was dismissed. Marcus remembered. The guy had been driving through a nice neighborhood at midnight. Expensive car. Young black kid. Marcus had been sure he was up to something. Raymond Foster. March 2021. You stopped him outside his own home. Demanded ID. Held him for 20 minutes while you ran his information. He filed a complaint. It was dismissed. Marcus remembered that too. The man had been wearing a hoodie. Walking in the dark. It had seemed suspicious. And Anthony Williams. August 2023. You pulled him over for swerving. Performed a field sobriety test even though he was completely sober. Threatened to arrest him. He filed a complaint. It was dismissed. Those were all legitimate stops, Marcus said weakly. Were they? Because here's what's interesting, Officer Reed. All 3 of those men. They're going to be at Agent Foster's press conference tomorrow. Standing right next to her. Telling their stories. And this time the whole world will be watching. The line went dead. Marcus dropped his phone. His hands were shaking so badly he couldn't hold it. 3 men. 3 complaints. 3 stories that would now be amplified by the viral video. The pattern Agent Foster had mentioned, it was real. And now everyone would see it. He turned on the TV, needing any distraction. But the local news was already covering the story. Quote. Riverside Police Officer Marcus Reed, who was placed on administrative leave today after a confrontation with an FBI agent. We're now learning that Reed has a history of complaints, all involving black men. The FBI has confirmed they're investigating whether this represents a pattern of civil rights violations. Marcus turned off the TV, lay back on the cheap motel bed, stared at the water-stained ceiling. This morning he'd been Officer Marcus Reed. Badge 347. 12-year veteran. Community servant. Good cop. One of the good ones. Now he was a hashtag. A viral video. A symbol of everything wrong with policing in America. His phone buzzed one more time. A text from an unknown number. Officer Reed, this is Dr. Amara Thompson. You don't know me, but tomorrow you will. I'm the woman you ordered out of my own home in 2018. The black neurosurgeon you didn't believe actually lived in that neighborhood. The one whose complaint mysteriously disappeared from your file. Agent Foster found me. And tomorrow, I'm going to tell my story too. Marcus's blood turned to ice. Dr. Amara Thompson. He remembered. A beautiful home in Riverside Estates. He'd seen her coming out late at night, thought she was casing the place. Demanded ID. Didn't believe her when she said she lived there. Made her prove it. Watched her fumble for her keys while he kept his hand on his weapon. But there'd been no complaint. At least not one he'd ever seen. How had it disappeared? Had someone buried it? Had the department? Some mistakes you can apologize for. Some mistakes you can learn from. But some mistakes, they follow you forever, waiting for the moment when every truth you've buried comes crawling back to the surface. Marcus closed his eyes, but sleep wouldn't come. Because tomorrow morning, at 9 a.m., his past would catch up to his present. And there was nowhere left to